Wait, I love this. God said, plant the seed and I'll build the tree. I feel like this is the perfect deck because they make me think of like the type of paintings that would be on church ceilings. Let's see, a mural, that's what it is. Okay, God said, plant the seed and I'll build the tree. God said, plant the seed. Queen of Swords. The mental seed of receiving, feminine energy of the mind, receiving the mind. So plant the seed. God is saying first, all you need to do is create the space and the seed will be given to you. Four of Cups, it literally shows, well, not in this deck, but usually is a hand coming out of the clouds offering a cup. And the notion is that the person's not really paying attention, right, to the cup that's coming out of the clouds. You don't need to see how it arrives. You don't need to force it in. For God to come into your life, literally all you need to do is create the space. That's it. God will take care of the rest. And I'll build the tree. Knight of Pentacles and the Sun in reverse. The process of God building the tree in your life is intertwined with you learning to trust yourself. Because trees don't just go from little seed to giant tree overnight, they grow. But if they're given the nurturement and time and space to grow, the seed, little seed, will become giant tree. So God uses the time that it takes for the tree to grow, because it has to take time, or it would just be like a trippy forest outside. God uses that time to allow you to come into self-trust so that when the tree is built, you trust yourself to maintain the structure. Queen of Wands in reverse. Self-trust and self-confidence. The tree that God builds, it's a tree that on it grows the tools for your purpose. Like, think of them like apples, but apples would only apply if you want it to be like an apple juice maker, right? Like if you want it to be a NASCAR driver, then car parts would be growing off the tree. Get what I'm saying? So you then are the one who stands under the tree and figures out when the things are ripe enough to pick and how to use them and when to use them. So God uses the process of the tree growing to prepare you for exactly that. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That's what all the work is for. And it's actually reversed because you realize at the end that the project that you were working on outside of you was building you through the means of building something outside of you with the parts given to you by the divine. And now the Queen came up upright, and the Hermit, and the Ace of Cups. This tree contraption thing that we're building, that God is building, it's to build the endless supply of what you're here to bring into the world. Everyone gets their own waterfall tree, but you have to protect it, nurture it, and see it through from seed to giant tree.